You know, when Cardi B stepped onto that Saturday Night Live stage, it wasn't just another performance, it was a statement. After an 8-year album hiatus, one of the biggest voices in hip hop is officially back, and her return is already shaking up the entire music world. So, we're going to break down her incredible SNL comeback, get into the story behind her blockbuster new album, and talk about what it all means for her legacy.
Okay, so let's set the scene. The date was February 1st, 2026. For weeks, the internet had been absolutely buzzing with rumors and speculation. Tonight was the night we were all waiting for.
And then the lights hit. After years away from the spotlight, Cardi B took total control of Studio 8H, ready to kick off a whole new era of her music. You could literally feel the energy crackling through the screen.
Now, you gotta understand, this was way more than just another gig. This was her first time back on the SNL stage since 2018. And if you remember, that was the same year she dropped her game-changing debut album, Invasion of Privacy. So yeah, this was a huge landmark moment. Her song choices for the night were just a masterclass in showing off her range. First, she kicked things off with Bodega Baddie, a track that's just soaked in the merengue and dambo sounds of her Bronx roots, that classic Dominican vibe. But then, she completely switched gears to ErrTime, this powerful anthem that's already been nominated for an NAACP Image Award. What a way to show everyone just how versatile she is.
But look, this performance, it didn't just come out of nowhere. It was the massive reveal of her long-awaited second album, Am I the Drama? And critics are already calling it a massive comeback triumph.
8 years. Just let that sink in. That's how long fans have been waiting since Invasion of Privacy. I mean, in the music world today where things move at lightning speed, 8 years is an eternity. So you can imagine the insane amount of pressure on this new record to be good. And did it deliver? Oh, it did way more than that. It totally dominated. The album shot straight to #1 on the Billboard 200 chart. It was pretty clear the world was starving for new music from Cardi B.
And get this, we're not talking about some little EP here. This is a 33-track epic. It's this huge, ambitious project that really proves she had a lot to say after all that time away. And the critics, they are absolutely here for it. Rolling Stone called it a massive comeback triumph and, get this, a fittingly grand return for a queen who never left the throne. Wow. That's not just praise, that's basically a coronation. So we've seen the huge success, but how does an artist even start to create an album that's so big and so diverse after being away for so long? Let's pull back the curtain a little and get into the drama of her creative process. It's the question every fan is asking, right? How do you go from a hard-hitting club banger to a pop track to a super personal song all on one album? Well, for Cardi, the answer is actually pretty simple. You just live your life. I mean, Cardi said it perfectly herself. She said, I'm a different person every single day. She just takes whatever she's feeling in the moment and puts it right into her music. So one day, she's in a good mood and wants to make a party track. The next, she might be mad at her man and wants to write a song about that. That's the secret sauce right there. The album is so diverse because it's just raw, authentic, and real. And believe me, this is just the beginning. The SNL performance and the album drop, that was just the launch pad for a year that is already shaping up to be huge for her, packed with tours and awards. The momentum is just undeniable. ErrTime is already up for a major award, and she's about to kick off her very first headlining arena tour, the Little Miss Drama Tour, which is hitting 31 cities. This isn't just a comeback, folks. This is a full-on takeover. So after an 8-year wait, a #1 album, and a show-stopping SNL performance, Cardi B has silenced any doubters out there. She's proven she's still at the very top of her game. So the only real question left is, in a world she's already pretty much conquered, what on earth is she going to do next?